Hey guys, this is Rurouni K95 here, and once again, it is time for a manga reading log video for the month of August of this year. And I'm back here once again for a brand new manga reading log video because we're going to be doing a new video because I have picked about 7 of them from my manga collection because we're going to be doing a brand new one because we haven't done a manga reading log in the past months as well. Yeah, it's this manga though. So, without any further ado, which is right here, right now, let's dive into this manga reading log. So, let's begin. So I'm here to do a brand new manga reading log video, which I haven't done in the past month ago because I haven't done a manga reading log video in the past month ago. Since I have been doing my last one was back in June though, is that we're going to be doing a brand new one because we're long overdue for a all new manga reading log video, which we have never done like these before because I have picked about 7 manga titles from my manga collection because why not? Because I have to do a brand new video, that's why. Here's these I'm going to show you as well that I have been reading as well. So let's begin. The first one here I'm going to start off with here on this manga that I just recently read for today's manga reading log, and this is particularly the first time I just wanted to pick something in order to do a brand new video where I'm going to do a manga reading log video. Is that this is particularly, before we dive into this as well, because we haven't done a manga reading log video in the past month, and this is probably a new video as well. Yeah, which you get the point though. You get the point though. Okay, so let's dive into the manga, what we have as well. That we're going to be doing for today. Let's begin. The first one here I'm going to start off with here in this one as well. And this is the first time that I just wanted to read a manga like this before. And that is Silver Diamond Volume 5. In this 5th volume of Silver Diamond, this explained about Rakan's anger continuing, how he has got to him, is that if he realized of how he's suffering on these types of various people, how will it give the Imperial Prince the right ever to be always selfish? Especially for when Rakan's appearance in the world, especially for the Sanome seed triggering a new series of events. Of how with these beautiful flowers lie in the fields from Kazuhui's necklace. Yeah, because that is the real question happened as well, particularly. Yeah, because I just wanted to come by for a thing as well. And yeah, because I'm going to be showcasing you as well. Yeah, I have been wanting to do this. Yeah, this explains how this happened in the manga, though. This is how has got to me for that as well. Another manga I just also read right here, and this is the first time I want to read this manga that I have from my manga collection that I have right here. And that is Sorcerer Hunters Volume 3. This is the third volume of the Sorcerer Hunters manga. It explains about casinos, ski resorts, the health spas, and women waiting at every port on the call. When the land of the Spoolmer sounds like it and is setting for a romance and relaxation, if it is, if they're evil, arrogant, aristocratic sorcerer, anyone else, it is a cruel world with how it had with zombies, monsters, and slavery. If how the noble sorcerer hunters could save the world from a tyranny. The men and women that are brave dedicate their lives to righting the world of evil magic. Their single-minded purpose of how it will capable of how they bring freedom for the common man, of how considered how Carrot and the gang have to do one thing, how it isn't helping on people, especially of how this happened in this volume of Sorcerer Hunters. Although there is a Sorcerer Hunters anime though, but I don't think I have seen the anime yet, but the manga is pretty good though. I'm starting getting into the Sorcerer Hunters manga. Yeah, because this explains how you want to come for that as well, because as you guys all know, basically, for how you realize of how because I have been realizing of how you wanted to come by for how there is some fan service in the manga though. Yeah. Because I couldn't find the rating on this manga. Because I know there's some, like, fan service on there. Especially every, like, character in the manga, like, the female characters could be almost for the, like, has gotten the attention. But has got to how this has going as well. Accordingly as well, because just to considering the fact for this as well, because I just wanted to, for what Sorcerer Hunters has a lot to do for this as well, accordingly as well. Yeah. Another one recommended for anyone likes. Oh yes, there is some. Yeah, there is fan service in the manga. How would I know? Oh yeah, that's right, because yeah, because particularly for what the manga like Sorcerer Hunters has a lot to do, particularly, and this hall has got to for this. Another one recommended for anyone who likes older manga. Because this is an older Tokyo Pop manga I just have in my manga collection, though. Because I have a feeling that I'm going to have a lot of manga like this as well. Because although I do have newer ones, but Sorcerer Hunters, it's definitely you're missing out, man. Because there's a whole bunch of them out there as well, because this is how I have a good feeling I'm start getting into the Sorcerer Hunters manga, because I think I've read the manga, but there is an anime adaptation though, but apparently though is that but then again, just considering how the manga, I love the art style of the manga, because this is how you want to come by for, like, if I have good taste in like late 90s, early 2000s manga. However, there was the Japanese edition manga on there, but this one I got is in English on there because it's a Japanese manga that is translated in English by Tokyo Pop. Because this is done by artists which are Rei Omishi, Satoru Akahori. Yeah, because this is my first Satoru Akahori manga I just bought. Yeah, pretty soon I will get more volumes of Sorcerer Hunters on the manga as well. And there is also the anime adaptation, but I will get it on DVD at one point. Another manga, I just never read this before, and this is one of those manga books I just wanted to read, and to me, though, this is from manga artist named Haruhiko Mikimoto, Marionette Generations, Volume 3. This is the third volume I got as well, because I just wanted to know is that it's a popular character design. However, the manga was done by Haruhiko Mikimoto, who recently worked on the Macross section for the series like Robotech, the Macross series under Super Dimension Fortress Macross, when it's under the Macross saga for the series like Robotech, and Mobile Suit Gundam 0083 War in the Pocket as well. Yeah, I'm thinking though. Yeah, this. However, this manga explained about the alter ego Izumi Morino, who is an illustrator living with his uncontrolled stepsister, who was a junior high school student named Kinoko and Lunch, who is basically a doll, suddenly always came to life when she gets the first taste of how what's like to be a human, and when she takes over a body of a real-life girl, winds up going on a first state if they are kidnapped by an old enemy, of how the fashion doll returned to the form of an otaku, of how this manga explained of how this happened in the third volume of Marionette Generation. So this explains particularly of how I never knew that this manga was done by somebody who worked on the Macross section under Robotech series and Gundam War in the Pocket as well. Because this is the first time, I have never read this manga before, but this is new for me particularly. If you ever wanted to come by on this as well. And yes, this is an older Viz Media Animerica Extra graphic novel edition of the original manga as well. So this explains for how, of how this has got to this accordingly. Yeah, that just gets to my case of how whatever I wanted to come by for this as well. Another manga I just read right here, and this is pretty good, and this is my all-time favorite series I read, Yu Hakusho. What can I say? Because I had to read this volume, though, because to me, Yu Hakusho is one of my all-time favorite manga series from the creator named Yoshihiro Togashi. Let me see. Yes, Yoshihiro Togashi, who's known for his other manga like I'm Not Afraid of Wolves, Level E, and he's famously known for Hunter x Hunter as well, which I'm pretty soon I will be getting more manga titles from under the work of Yoshihiro Togashi, which I will do the manga author highlights for under the work of Yoshihiro Togashi at one point as well, because to me though, however, in this manga there was a gang of demons that are called the Four Beasts, infecting humanity with these nasty supernatural brain bugs. They found the way to control with the enchanted whistle straight through the Four Beasts. In this manga as well. I mean, in this one, of how this happened, where it's left off after volume 4 of Yu Hakusho, is that particularly in this one, oh yeah, when Hiei, Kurama, Yusuke, Urameshi, and Kuwabara and Kurama had to encounter of how this happened in this one particularly, when they had their battle against this character, Lord Byakko. Yeah, because it's basically Lord Byakko, which who is this character in the manga. Yeah, this character looks anthropomorphic. It's a cat character. Yeah, because I never knew. Is this Byakko character in that manga? Yeah. Yeah, especially when Kuwabara wanted to battle Byakko in that manga. Of how this happened. Because, this... Yeah, you could tell of how this one is in the manga, though, accordingly as well. Because, I mean, this is an outstanding volume, in my opinion, though. Particularly, especially of how the opponents, for what Yusuke, Urameshi, and Kuwabara had a lot to do in this manga, though. And another manga I have right here, and this is the first time I had to read this third volume right here as well. But before we get to that, yeah, because I think what I learned, how it got me valuable lessons of what I learned from reading after I read volume 5 of Yu Hakusho, though. Yeah, this is the 5th volume, though. Because this is just basically part of the Spirit Detective arc, which is almost progressing, leading it to the Dark Tournament arc as well. Especially of what happens in the manga, especially for the Dark Tournament as well. Another manga I just read right here recently as well, and that is Buso Renkin Volume 3. This is from the creator of Rurouni Kenshin in that manga. Particularly how this... this is basically explained, because I know I have wanted to come by for this kind of manga like that accordingly, for what I can learn for this. Okay, so... this is just basically how it's given into the part of, well... if you ever come by for this as well. There is the anime one, but I will get it on DVD at one point, though, but this is all new for me, because this is from the creator of Rurouni Kenshin as well, because I just wanted to come by for this as well, because I just known for the fact that is what they're knowing of how this is how it goes. I'll show you the pages as well. Yeah, it's the pages in the manga, though. Because I just want... it just basically has... Oh, this comes by... Yeah. Because I just got to know about the manga, though, because... However, the manga is very creative and unique, as opposed to the anime adaptation, though. I mean, there's the characters that we all know that were introduced in there, like Mahiro Muto and Tokiko Tsumura and Kazuki Muto and that one. Yeah, because those are the characters in the manga Buso Renkin as well, because this manga explains of how, speak of the ability of with his butterfly mask, when Pavilion Mask survived a bitter duel against Kazuki, when Papillion Mask's great-great-grandfather named Dr. Butterfly promised him the true powers of this humanoid homunculus, which has the ability to use a Buso Renkin if Kazuki and Tokiko ever fend off their powerful, eccentric nemesis. Because this is particularly of how it's given in the part for what Buso Renkin had a lot to do for this one as well. Yeah, this is just what I wanted to come by for Shonen Jump Advance as well. Another manga I just read right here, and this is from the manga author Sanami Mato I have right here. Under the Full Moon Volume 1. This is the first volume I just read by far, though, because, yeah, this just given in the fact as well. This manga explains the story about Mario got the problem on the night of the full moon when how he's a half werewolf, half vampire, undergoing a mysterious transformation, but he becomes a girl, especially for the cure when his parents call on Dr. Vincent, who is a longtime family friend. If Mario wants to keep his condition a secret from his son, who is the vampire playboy named David, when his secret gets out, unfortunately, of how a new problem has surfacing, when David is interested in Mario's female form, if a remedy could found, if their parents could have been known for the best situation to have the best solution about the marriage between David and Mario. This just explains, this is basically how sort of like how Rama 1/2 has the whole thing about boy becomes a girl type of thing, and this of how this for what. But however, Under the Full Moon is a lot more different than Ranma 1/2. Just because the character Mario became who is basically your typical half werewolf, half vampire, who's in a mysterious transformation where he becomes a girl in that one. However, this manga explained about how this happened, particularly if you ever wanted to come by for this particularly, because I just wanted to come by because I'm basically all new for the manga though, because I just wanted to come by for this one as well. Yeah, it's this manga as well. And also this manga is from the author of the manga called Fake by Sanami Mato. Yeah, because however, this manga is published by Broccoli Comics. Yeah, it's this one as well, because I just wanted to, it's just basically it's given in the fact for how you just wanted to realize for that. Yeah. Because this is, this is basically, I gotten all new for me though, because I'm introduced to the manga though, because this is all new for me though, because there's some elements on dealing with the horror aspect, with the fantasy and romance in that manga, especially for the moments in that one, because this all has got to me though. And at last, another manga I just read right here as well, that I just wanted to read for the very first time. Captain Tsubasa. This is from my very first manga from Yoichi Takahashi, who is the creator of, manga artist who worked on this manga. However, this manga was particularly published in Japan in 1981 by Shueisha Jump Comics in that one. And to me, though, this is particularly my favorite soccer manga series, in my opinion, because I just wanted to get to know about Captain Tsubasa, though, because especially for every character in the who always wants to keep their goal going on in the soccer tournament, especially from the very beginning, to challenge the other soccer teams' rivals on here, especially for the manga like Captain Tsubasa as well, because this explains of how, for what I wanted to come by for a soccer manga series like Captain Tsubasa, though, because I'm introduced to the classics, because, however, there is a lot of, like, Captain Tsubasa material, like, you got the original Captain Tsubasa series anime on here as well. There's a lot of Captain Tsubasa movies, and there's also the Road to 2002 Captain Tsubasa series also, because, however, the anime you have to be in the mood for, but this you have to throw in any time for the manga. What do I think of Captain Tsubasa? I really enjoyed it, because this is the first time I'm started getting into Captain Tsubasa manga as well, because this is new to me, though, as well, accordingly. However, this is published and printed in Hong Kong through customs as well. This is a Chinese edition, and printed and published in Hong Kong, and this is the translated version of the original Japanese manga by Yoichi Takahashi, though, because Captain Tsubasa, in my opinion, this is my all-time favorite manga series, though. However, I did watch the anime on YouTube, though, because it's been a long time since I've seen it, but pretty soon I will, like, ever find, like, a bootleg DVD of Captain Tsubasa, so I can binge watch it. If I could ever track down a bootleg DVD, or on VCD, though, that'll get you going as well. So, that's gonna be it for my video for today's manga reading log for today, you guys. Thank you for watching, but before we go, here's what I'm saying for this one, because this has been a while since I haven't done a manga reading log video, since the last time I did was back in June. I have 7 of those titles total as well, because I wanted to do a video like this, because I just wanted to do a manga reading log, that's why. But subscribe for more content if you're new to my channel by clicking on the subscribe button. Be sure to subscribe to my channel, especially if you're new to my channel, because I have been literally getting into the Blu-ray and everything from world cinema, Ralph Bakshi movies from the 70s, 80s, and 90s, THX certified ones on DVD, as well as I'm also getting into metal albums on vinyl from, like, new wave of British heavy metal, Scandinavian black metal, Norwegian black metal, underground death metal, and thrash metal bands from the 80s and 90s on CD and on vinyl record, because that's why I'm going to get into those as well. And also patches for my battle jacket also, in addition to that, and everything from, like, screen printed cloth patch, as well as my embroidered iron-on sew-on patches as well for my battle jacket as well. And I'm also getting into, like, different types of collecting hobby and the variety of it as well, for the novelty of it as well. Smack the like button if you enjoyed the video, hit the notifications bell button, be sure to get notified also as well for more latest updates, just to keep you notified as well, just to keep you updated also as well. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, right in the comments section below if you like as well. Like, what manga did you read on your reading log as well? And also be sure to check out my Anime Planet or Analyst at your leisure at this point, because the link is in my description of my channel, because I've been literally getting into Letterboxd, that's why. And also, keep it otaku for this manga reading log, because I haven't done a video in the past month as well. Well, that didn't take that long, though. This is Rurouni K95 saying thank you for watching my video, and I'm glad you liked it. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope to see you soon for the next video. Be sure to stay safe, stay healthy, and have a great day. This is Rurouni K95 signing off. Thank you for watching my video, and I will see you soon for more videos that I got unplanned. Take care.